From Kalamazoo, direct to you, it's a WKZO.com Quickcast.
We're talking with Alison Strasser from the Kalamazoo Gay Lesbian
Resource Center.
Center. Thank you. I get lost in that sometimes.
Well, we're trying to actually change our name because the current name isn't as inclusive as we'd like it to be. So We're battling with that. However, we don't want a name that takes you 5 minutes to say. So.
Right. Or that just devolves into meaningless initials
right.
that nobody knows what it means.
We call it alphabet soup.
Yes. But what I'd like to talk to you about is this coming Saturday's events at the Arcadia Festival site.
Yep.
And what is going on there on Saturday?
It is Kalamazoo Pride. It's actually our 4th year of the event. It's our 2nd year at the festival site on the larger scale. And the goal of the festival is to celebrate the diversity of Kalamazoo with a focus on sexual orientation and gender identity. It's a free event. We'll have live entertainment all day. We have Urvashi Vad, who is the executive director of the Arcus Foundation, coming to speak about equality issues. We do have Mayor Hopewell doing a welcome address. We have local nonprofits that serve the gay community and others that are just supportive of the gay community. Business vendors, artist vendors, food vendors, and of course the beer tents. And family-friendly activities from 2 to 8 p.m. We actually have a tent with face painting, limbo, jewelry making, stuff for kids as well.
And so after 8 o'clock, it's more of a party atmosphere.
Right. We do have a drag show that is kind of the grand finale that starts at 10. So really after 8 o'clock, it's still, if you have older teenagers that you feel comfortable bringing, they're more than welcome to come. You do need to be 21 after 9 o'clock. But before that, it is a focus on families and diversity and kind of the progressive Kalamazoo community.
Mm-hmm. What has attendance been in the past, and what are you expecting in attendance this year?
Well, last year we were hoping to get 1,000 people, and we ended up with nearly 2,000 people throughout the day. So that was a really great shock to have. So this year we decided to just go ahead and plan for twice that many. So we've planned for 4,000 people, and we think that we will get that. We didn't have as much media coverage last year. This year we've done a lot of radio stuff. A lot of coverage has been in the Gazette, and with the city non-discrimination ordinance kind of right at, happening pretty much on Monday, we expect to get quite a few people. So.
Do you reach outside of Kalamazoo for people to attend, or is there really just a Kalamazoo focus on this day of activity?
We reach outside of Kalamazoo. Each kind of section of Michigan has their own pride. Last weekend was Motor City, so that was kind of the east side of the state. Following ours, the weekend after will be West Michigan. That's the Grand Rapids area. But we sort of serve Southwest Michigan, Battle Creek area. The St. Joe area has their own small event that's just been starting in the last year or so. So really it's kind of Kalamazoo County, some of Calhoun County, because they don't really have any center or any organization that serves them.
Will there be any information for young people who are struggling with their identity and who they are as a person? Would this be a venue for them to come and get information and find what resources are available to them?
Absolutely. We have our organization, the Gay Lesbian Resource Center, does have a youth support group that meets on a weekly basis, and that group will have a table with information. Some of the youth group members will be there. Our youth group, we have a volunteer coordinator for that, and she'll be there as well. So just with our information, I think that will be really useful for young people. We also have quite a number of local churches that are affirming of the gay community, and I think a lot of times that's something that young people struggle with, their religion and their family's religion kind of coinciding with their sexual orientation and making that work together, and I think getting that type of information will be useful as well.
Does the organization have regular programs for these people that will be publicized at the event on Saturday? Are there ongoing meetings, information, help for people who are struggling with issues?
Absolutely. We will have information about our different programs that we do. We have the youth group that meets weekly. We have a transgender support group that meets twice a month. They will also have an information table. And then we'll just have basic information about our organization and how people can get in touch with us. We do referrals to professionals in the Kalamazoo community if somebody's looking for a gay-friendly attorney or doctor or mental health professional, insurance agent even. So if people need that kind of information, they'll be able to get a way to contact us there, and then we can follow up with them after the event.
Alison, is there anything you think the community should know about the event on Saturday that they don't? Is there something that the media hasn't caught? Anything you would like people to know that they may not know from the press coverage you've gotten so far?
Right. Actually, the press coverage has been quite amazing this year. We were a little disappointed last year. We didn't get quite as much as we would have liked. But this year, we've gotten quite a bit of coverage in the Gazette and in Battle Creek and through the radio. But I think something that I would really like people to understand is that this is an event for the entire Kalamazoo community. You don't have to be a gay person, a transgender person to come. We really want to bring everybody together and help educate the public and show the Kalamazoo community that the gay, lesbian, transgender, bisexual community in Kalamazoo is really, it's normal people. They're just like everybody else. We have families, we have jobs, we enjoy being outside with our families and our dogs. And, it's just something that I think a lot of people don't quite get yet. And I think by just having a really casual, happy environment where everybody can interact is going to be really helpful in kind of breaking through some of those stereotypes and barriers that continue to occur.
Thanks for taking the time to talk with us.
Great. Thanks so much.